No.
In the heart of Brookville, where the rivers flow, there's a voice that's calling, let me tell you so. Blue Nation Network, shining bright and clear, keeping our community close, bringing you cheer. From the action on the field to the news in town, we're the ones who keep you, never let you down. Local heroes on the rise, shining like a star. When it comes to staying informed, we raise the bar. Oh, Blue Nation Network, we've got your back. Sports and stories, it's a rocking track. Tune in and listen, join the lively show. Brookville together, there's so much to know. Oh, Blue Nation Network, we've got your back. Sports and stories, it's a rocking track. Tune in and listen, join the lively show. Brookville together, there's so much to know.
That's right. Make sure. Yeah, it's the mic. Hold on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Karns High School for this evening's football game between Brookville and Karns City. And before we do that, the quarterback club every year sponsors the boys that go up to the All-Star game. And we always like to introduce them a year later. And so we're going to introduce all of them, and we're going to go with that. And they're going to receive a plaque from the quarterback club for their participation in that game. First one is Aaron Walker. Next is Brady Slater. He's not able to attend, and accepting on behalf of Brady will be his mother, Michelle. Jane Peters is not able to attend, but Pete's coming across the field, and he's going to take that for his son. Troy Nagel.
All right, so we were talking about Brookville here. I was looking at Colgan's stats here, and he was 14 for 29, 178 yards, a touchdown and interception. I mean, that's not bad numbers, but I think some of that he two things. One, I don't know how much time he was getting. Sometimes getting flushed out of the pocket, and then sometimes I think he might have had
happy feet.
So, I think this week we need to look at, does he feel more comfortable back there? And we'll see. It's going to be a test this week again. Karns City has some good sized kids, and they're tough. So I think you got to look at it that way. I think where we probably need the most help is at the running back position. And I think it's, again, we have Parker Kellgren there. We have Sarvey and Burns. They're, Burns and Sarvey are young, and I think they'll eventually are going to figure it out and be what we need, but I think it's going to take some time. So I think as a
kind of sounds like a law firm, Burns and Sarvey.
Yeah,
like
it does. But I just think that I think Blue Nation needs to be patient. There's no question that the 2 first games in Brookville's schedule are 2 of the toughest.
Thanks, Oz.
And then, we get in some games that are more manageable. And then, we do have a couple more tough games coming down the pike with DuBois and Port Allegheny. But I think there's enough games in there that if these kids continue to progress, that we're going to be in some ball games. And I think they have the opportunity to be definitely a 4 or 5 win team if we can get things going in the right direction. But, again, it's, being a baseball coach, everybody looks at the wins, losses, and, and sometimes it needs to be other than wins and losses for success and stuff like that. But
I've had that same conversation with Coach Morrison where sometimes it's, as a young head coach, that's exactly the first thing you look at to see and feel how you're measured. And in this instance, we've said it before, it's hard to take a knife to a gunfight, right?
Yeah.
We got a lot of young guys. And just one of the things that jumped out of me looking at these rosters, Karns City is going to dress 46 guys tonight.
Yeah.
That you're going to find 8 or 9 really nice athletes by accident when you have 46 come out.
Yep.
Right. And that's not an indictment on that coaching staff in Karns City. That's not saying anything about our school. It's just, it's numbers, and numbers don't lie. So that unfortunately is something that we're going to be up against. I've jokingly said all week, at least Custer thought he had a chance when he mounted that hill back in the Civil War. I'm not so sure about tonight. It's a tall task. Karns City went up to St. Mary's a week ago, and obviously there was some bad blood from a year ago. So there was some momentum some motivation there from the guys wearing the purple helmet. But talk a little bit about maybe what you've heard from the coaches as to how to try and keep this thing close here and maybe make it a ball game.
Well, I think as a coach, you want to see your team fight. Mm-hmm. Every play, if your backs are up against the wall, you still need to come out and play. I think that's how they're going to get things turned around, is showing up, going balls. Well, I don't know if I can say balls to the walls every play, hard as you can, and good things start happening when you hustle. And I think last week there were some times that we were on our heels.
Yep.
And again, I'm not trying to criticize them, but if there's more seniors or whatever, or more experience out there, the aggressiveness is going to be there.
Yeah.
And I just think we're going to have to be patient. I mean, when I'm saying we, I think the fans and
the community,
the community just need to be a little bit patient. These coaches definitely know what they're doing, and sometimes you just deal blows. I mean, the injuries that we have had to incur the last couple of years is actually ridiculous. And as far as the 46 for Karns City, Chad, that's probably one of the bigger, other than Clarion. Well, we don't play Clarion. Clarion, DuBois, and Karns City, they're probably going to be the biggest rosters that we have.
So speaking of our coach, and I'm glad you make that point. Something that needs to be made very clear is, last week's score is not indicative of our coaching staff or our trainers not putting our guys in the right spot. We're talking about reps. We're talking about kids that probably have no right to be on the football field on a Friday night. And that's not saying that they don't deserve to. I'm saying by attrition and by default, they're playing. Prime example last night. Owen and I are watching at home the Red Bank and Union game. There are 2 guys at Union AC that are contributing as freshmen. Okay. Kiefer and Kendall, 2 freshmen that played baseball with Owen on a travel team, and one's a quarterback, one's a wide receiver, and they're not just there taking up space; they're contributing, and they've got decent numbers. Now, this is a formula that we need to try and subscribe to, but you got to have participation. You got to have a full senior lumberjack staff and fill that roster out. You've got to have a full 7th, 8th grade roster, which they had a really nice scrimmage against Red Bank here on Wednesday night. You got to have a JV team, right? You got to have 2 or 3 quarterbacks that possibly could be waiting in the wings to get reps, so that because you can't go into Friday with no quarterbacks,
right? And I'm glad you talked about that. It's like I did a little bit of research on my own, and I know I gave you a copy of it, but like Brookville overall numbers, participation in athletics is down.
Yes,
like it is way down. And then on top of that, when you have really good athletes that in the size of school that Brookville is, there should be a 2 or 3 sport athlete, and then they just they're down to 1 sport. That hurts.
Yeah,
that hurts. And I know there's some kids that are not on the varsity team that played in junior high, which in my mind are really good athletes. Like good enough athletes. I think they could probably go to any sport in Brookville. Whether it's soccer or swimming or whatever, and they would be successful. They're just that good. And I don't know. It's just I just never been a big put all your eggs in one basket type person. Of course, I'm a sports guy, and I'm a big Brookville guy, and I want all the teams to succeed. And I just feel like it's going to take everybody for teams to be successful in Brookville now.
I couldn't agree more. Here's part of the problem. 9 times out of 10 in a small school like ours, your best 152 is probably going to be really good at basketball, probably your 3 or your 4. He's probably going to be a decent shortstop, and he can probably be a running back or a quarterback. Is that fair?
Yeah.
So you got this kid that everybody's fighting for, right? And in some instances, it looks like, and you say, okay, well, in the springtime, you do your thing, and I'll get you in the fall, and as long as you're in the gym, we're all gaining from it. But now sports have become this thing where if you're not playing 10, 11 months out of the year, you can wrestle 12 months out of the year. You can play basketball 12 months out of the year. We don't live in a part of the country where you can play baseball 12 months out of the year, unless you can travel.
Right.
But you see what I'm saying? It's become so individualized and so specialized that small schools like such as ourselves is suffering, and it's showing.
So here's a term that I've been using, and when I've been talking to some of the kids that aren't playing a sport that used to play sport, I said what was I going to say?
Did you just glitch out?
I did.
Yeah, I need a reset button.
Oh, like you can be a basketball player first. You could be a basketball player that plays football.
Yes.
Or just like you can be a wrestler that plays football, or you can be a football player that wrestles or play basketball. Like I'm going to use wrestling because it's just easy. It's easier to talk about this. Like if you're a wrestler first, and you go through your wrestling season, which is a long season, and then they do the freestyle, and they end with Fargo. Mm-hmm. So okay, so that's your wrestler first, mm-hmm. and then you show up at heat acclimation, and now you're football.
But here's the positive thing though from that standpoint that you can talk to specifically in both sports. How excited are you as a head coach to see your left guard that just wrestled 33 matches? And was in the room with Stormer and Belfier and Vigilone and Klepfer, and now he's going to be on the line with you. How many things do you not have to go over with him?
Oh, so much, because it's the hand fight. Like you don't have to worry
body
about the
position.
Hand fight. You're right. So, and even it's the same thing in basketball. Like what people don't understand is the sports intermingle so much they just don't they don't see that. But I just think you can be attraction, like Ian Thrush. He was a wrestler first.
Yep.
That played football.
Yep. Hey, before we get too far carried away at 6:54, I want to give our hosts some credit here. Talk about Karns City real quick. We are live from Petrolia, PA. My name is Chad Weaver. I'll be doing the play-by-play. We got Scott Shack Park on the collar, and we got Billy Blake outside on the camera, who will be taking off here shortly and handing off to Mr. Fiskus, our beloved president, CFO, CEO of Gold Medal Productions and your BNN. Karns City's about to take the field. Real quickly, I want to talk about, we're playing here at Deal Stadium, and we're in the press box with Mr. Sam Swick, the gentleman whose name that I've heard his voice for many, many years. And I told him when I met him tonight, I said, it's nice to meet you in person, but your voice gives me PTSD because I've not had a lot of luck down here as a coach, player, parent, official, you name it. But one of the things I'm going to rattle off here before we get our national anthem. 4 numbers. This is after one game. Tell me how sick this makes you. All-purpose yards, 116, 123, 112, 159. That's one game. That's 4 dudes. That's a trouble. Here's the other one that came out at me. Pancake blocks, 10. CJ Emmerich. I called Coach Dwork up at St. Mary's. I said, hey, tell me, did somebody get like a fat finger on the keyboard when they were putting these stats in? I said, you got to be out of syrup up there if he had 10 pancakes last Friday. He goes, they're for real. So we're getting the starting lineups here. Dante Mori was questionable all week long, but if you're a betting man, never bet against the Hazen Assassin. He is going to dress tonight, I believe. Yes, he is. I had notes here somewhere. Somebody took them. We missed the coin toss. I did not see that. You mind if I open that door? Because I'm getting a little sticky. You getting sticky? Oh, look at that. We got somebody. Billy's on the clock. Thanks, Billy. Billy's heading to, they're not a sponsor. I'll say where he's going to eat. He's going to eat somewhere right down the road. It's really good, though. That's chicken marsala. And I told your wife to get that. Don't be cheap tonight, Billy. I think his cans are off.
Probably. He probably doesn't want to listen to us.
Probably not. So, obviously, Karns City coming in 1-0. Big win over St. Mary's last week. And our Raiders 0-1 coming off a loss against Keystone, who is playing Clarion tonight or tomorrow?
What's that? Tonight. Yeah,
national anthem. That's a set of pipes there.
Yeah, that was good.
That was really good. That was really good. Open air, and that was well done.
Hey, shout out to John McBeth out there. Listen, I just got a text from him. Hey, if you want to see a good picture, go to the Brookville Area School District website. There's a great picture of Coach McBeth, who's a 6th grade teacher.
Back in 1961.
I actually can't believe that Brookville would ever put a picture like that on their website. But hey, yeah, John.
Right, the Blue Nation Network. It's posted on Facebook.
Oh, I was just told it's posted on Blue Nation Network.
I wonder if his probation officer knows he's putting pictures out there of himself on websites.
Yeah.
Dangerous play there, Mr.
Something
McBeth.
about black bears eat all kinds of stuff from fruits to nuts. So I don't know what he's talking about, but anyways, no. Coach McBeth, he was longtime coach. Decided not to coach this year, and this is actually his last year teaching. So he'll be retiring at the end of the year.
It's about time. Quick shout out to some sponsors here. Heather Castellan, EXP Realty. She's experienced, ready to serve. Whatever your real estate needs are, she has you covered. I think she knows somebody. Is that her tagline? Brookville Chamber of Commerce. Have you tried the Food Truck Monday? Jamie Popson doing a heck of a job there with, having different food trucks every Monday, giving people a different chance and different smells on Main Street. Devil's Barbecue. Can you beat it?
No.
White barbecue sauce?
Nope.
Huh?
Cannot beat it.
That stuff. I saw that Coca-Cola today on Twitter, they have their recipe hidden in some big vault down in Atlanta. I wonder where they keep the white barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's a good
It
question.
better be under lock and key. Mac Metal, their mission is the leading metal manufacturer in the steel industry by investing in those closest employees and customers. They aim to build lifelong partnerships while impacting the community. Thanks for helping us. K&T Supplies, always good times up there. Hey, we're getting ready to kick this thing off.
It looks like number 86 for Brookville is going to be doing the kicking. Jaden Mraz. So we'll see here.
I got about a minute and 50 seconds until that sun is going to cooperate with me, and I'm seeing nothing but shadows here.
It looks like it's 20-something back to receive the kickoff. I can't quite read that. It's not a bad kick. Taking it at, 16?
And Briar Johns with a big hole right up the middle. He dodges the tackle, and he's going to take it out past midfield as he was finally wrapped up by number 64 from Brookville. Give me help on 64 there, Shaq.
64 for Brookville?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a 64.
Oh, you know who that is? That's is that Eberts? Is that the one who's wearing two different numbers?
Phillips is 6 and 58. But Eberts I have is 51.
It might be. So again, folks, I'm going to be a struggle here to start. I'm really having a hard time seeing the field. Cole Johnson, that quarterback, he's under center. He's going to put it in the air right off the bat. He's going to find number 9 alone in the flats. That's Nathan Hess, and he's going to take it for a first down up to about the 32, and Karns City is moving right off the bat.
I liked our pursuit up front there, Chad. It looked like we got off the ball pretty good, a little bit more aggressive.
Jordan Sarvey records his first tackle of the night.
So let's see here.
Johnson with his sidecar. He's going to stick it in the belly, and he's going to give it to number 22. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Karns City score. Is he shy?
They're marking him short.
They're marking him shy?
Yep.
They're going to mark him down at the 3. And that was a great pull there from Johnson to Owen Higginbottom. He sold almost all the defense, including me, that ball was going to go in the air. He stuck it in Higginbottom's bread basket. He took it inside the 5. Here comes Karns City with a full slated backfield, and number 23, Hunter Shearer, Shearer is going to walk in to give Karns City a 6-0 lead with 11:10 left here in the first quarter. 4 plays, 6 points. Just about.
We need to be moving. We need to be aggressive. I think we just need to tell these guys to be going forward, and whatever happens, happens. I'd rather, I'd rather them be aggressive and make mistakes than
extra point is blocked.
Number 68, Balzer looks like he got the hand on it.
Balzer gets a piece of the Rumbaugh extra point attempt, so the score will remain 6-0. And now we'll get to take a look at Brookville's offense, quarterbacked by Trent Colgan. And tonight we will have Parker Calgren is an emergency quarterback in tonight's contest. He's Well, we can't really disclose.
Right.
A lower body injury of some type. It's going to keep him limited tonight.
And I'm not. I think it's more of like a precautionary thing, too, Chad. I'm not sure. I have not been told that we've lost anybody like for the year or multiple weeks or whatever. But there was some good news this week too. Ainsinger practiced.
Oh, that's good.
Some
possibly next week.
Yeah, I think that's the hope, the plan, and hopefully it works out.
Who sang Blinded by the Light? Because that should be playing in my ear right now.
I mean, this is bad.
Yeah, it's I can't see anything.
You might be better off if you sit down a little bit, Chad.
Kickoff is over the head of Gabe Hanna, and number 21, Lawson Gert falls on that for Brookville.
Okay. I'll take that. I mean, it's better than the ball getting by him and rolling down farther. But no, let's see what we got here. Let's who is the backfield?
Colgan in the shotgun. Looks like that might be Burns in the backfield with him. He's going to throw it out. Nice little flat to Sammy Krug, get him started right off the bat. Looked like it might have been a little bit of confusion on that side of the secondary for Karns City.
Even if there was, that was a nice throw.
Yeah.
It was a rope. It was to him. It got it to Sam quick so he could try to make something happen. I like that. That's a
nice call by the coaching staff to get Trent into a flow here early.
And that's a positive. It's positive there.
That is sophomore Isaac Burns flanking Colgan to his left. They go out of shotgun again. He's going to have 4 receivers. He's going to send Freeman in motion. He's going to give it to him. He's going to come around the edge, and he's got a nice seal block on the edge. But are they going to flag that?
They're calling a hold on Phillips, I bet.
I didn't see the flag. I could barely see the ball.
I think it was a good call. He got his arm hooked.
I see the flag now. Okay, so I was looking on the edge.
There's 2 of them.
Yep.
The side judge here threw one instead of the white hat.
Those aren't anywhere near each other, so it looks like we should have 2 different calls.
Oh, that's true too.
So he's looking. Not sure why he was looking. The white hat was looking at Brookville sideline. Usually, you're looking over there if you want to take it or leave it. And there was no mechanic given to the press box. We don't even know what it was, so we'll assume it was a hold. Brookville now back at first down and 20 from about their own 32. And some movement up front. We'll see who the guilty party is.
See, on that play, Chad, Phillips, he started out with a really good block, and then
he tried to disengage.
Well, he didn't keep his feet moving, and the Karns City kid tried to get away, and he got caught with the hook. But so far, I like our plan of attack. I think
Colgan shotgun, Burns to his left. 1st and 15 here from the 42. Brookville tries to answer the opening score from Karns City, and Colgan is going to get decked by number 52 from Karns City, Sean Slogenhop. And he just bowled through the front end of the Raider O-line. And, that was something that Trent didn't do a week ago. He stayed in the pocket there, which I like. He looked down the barrel. Just got to get rid of it.
And we had good protection at the beginning.
Yep.
I thought we stopped the flow pretty good.
Now they remain behind the sticks now. 2nd down and lengthy. Colgan again, shotgun. Burns picks up, and he's going to get dropped. And that's a familiar name. That's Slogenhop again. He's going to have 2 sacks in his pocket, and we're only a few minutes into this contest. He looks the part.
He had 1 sack last week. They had 4 as a team last week.
They're halfway home.
Yeah.
That makes it 3rd and 4 miles for Brookville to get a first down here. Karns City secondary backs off. They'll give a few freebies here.
Boy, they're way back. Their linebackers are 8 yards.
They are. They're going to give.
9 yards.
They're going to give the underneath. Colgan drops, and he's going to swing it to Burns onto the outside. Nice little move by Burns. He's going to pick up a handful, make it about 4th down, and we'll say 25, 26.
The throws have been good. I mean, I'll give Trenton that. When he throws the ball, the throws have been pretty good.
Yeah.
We just got to find that happy medium with in the pocket and then the flush.
Need a good snap here. Is that Carter McKinney, number 60?
Yes, he's just,
long snapper.
There we go.
Good
Nice
snap. Kicks away. It's a decent kick. It'll hit at about the 45. be gathered at the 40, and
64.
that was a nice tackle there.
64.
That's I think that's Ebert's. Is it?
No, 64 is Aaron Turner, right?
That's right. He's wearing 2 numbers. You're right. That's
Yep.
Aaron Turner.
And
yeah.
I didn't put that on Max Prep.
I saw Dan at the Y. He slipped me a $5 bill and a muscle milk if I gave the kid's name a couple
I'm
times.
going to write that down
Please
right now
do.
so I can add it to Max Prep.
Write it on mine too. Up top, big letters.
Who's that Turner?
Karns City now takes over in Brookville territory. 8:48 left here in the first quarter. Karns City leads at 6-0. Johnson rolls to his right. He's going to find his big back out of the backfield, who is tough to take down. That's number 33. I think it's that's 23. Hunter Shearer. And Karns City it's just unreal how they produce man after man. They just don't resemble a high school football team.
No, they've always been that way, Chad. They've always been a hard-nosed team. They got a great weightlifting program. And
quick hitter right up the middle. And again, that's Hunter Shearer, and he's going to run through 4 Raiders to the end zone to make it 12-0. Things in life that you can guarantee and promise yourself of, Shaq: death, taxes, and Karns City will punch you square in the mouth.
Yep.
It's 12-0, 8:14 left here in the first from Petrolia City.
yeah, Hunter had 2 touchdowns last week on 9 carries on 78 yards. So he's
Rumbaugh will try his second XP, and this one will be true. That makes it 13-0 Karns City. You're listening to BNN. You want to grab a quick commercial here, Shaq? Are you prepared to do that?
well, I thought I was. I lost the commercials.
No, we're going to keep it here. We're going to keep it here for this one. We'll get
We're good, Chad.
we're
We're
going to get a quick one in here. You're listening to
If you're
BNN.
looking for a bigger house,
Is that Ebert's?
It should be that commercial. Is it playing?
if you're looking for a bigger house,
I know someone. Or if you need to downsize, I know someone.
maybe you want to move to the country.
I know someone. Or maybe you want to move in town. I know someone.
I'm Heather Castellan, now with eXp Realty. Whatever your real estate needs are, I have you covered. You can check out all of the area's listings at exprealty.com or call me at 715-4103.
I know someone.
Hayden Freeman on the return for a couple of yards there. That ball looked like it was starting to get potentially squirt out of bounds, but Freeman couldn't roll the dice there. He had a handful of Gremlins bearing down on him. So Brookville will take over 1st and 10 from, what are we going to call that? The 17?
Yep. Looks like the 17 to me.
Okay, 13-0 Karns City. 8-11 here in the first quarter. Live from the Sam Swick press box at Deal Stadium here in Petrolia City. Colgan in shotgun. He's got Burns to his left. He's going to stick it in his belly and let him have it. And is that number 52 again? No. 23. The same young man that just broke off and went into the end zone, Hunter Shearer. I wonder if he's going to let anybody else play tonight.
I don't know, but I'm glad he's a senior because I'm tired of hearing his name over.
Make sure you send him a graduation card.
I'm going to have to.
Colgan back in the shotgun. Now he's got Burns to his right, calling out pass protection here. And just an absolute bull rush there. I don't know who that was. Colgan tries to get rid of it, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass. He may have had some help there. Josiah Balzer, who is a large young man.
They're going to get him for
flag.
intentional grounding.
Yeah. He just got moved as if he weighed 50 pounds. That's going to be a loss of down, and they're going to spot that back probably inside the 10 there where Colgan tried to get rid of that. I don't know who that was on the left end that just absolutely dominated Balzer and pushed him right back into Colgan's face. I do believe that might have been the infamous Sean Slogenhop, who has just been an absolute problem tonight wherever he's put his hand in the dirt. Brookville now facing a 3rd and 17, 7:30 left in the first. Colgan with Burns to his right. He's got 4 receivers. Krug in the slot. He'll go to the flats. Colgan doesn't see the backside pressure, and he goes down. And that was a combination of 56 and 23. 56 being Mason Bell, and 23, a name that we've called probably too many times, Hunter Shearer. Almost enough to suggest that he's paid for advertisement tonight. And now it's 4th and 25. The ball on the 2. Now they're going to put it at the 1. We're under 7 minutes here in Karns City. It's 13-0 Gremlins. And now Freeman, who likes to have 17 yards of distance, gets to play with 11. He's going to have to get it away quick. Snap is good. Freeman does get it away quickly. End-over-end kick. Taken at about the 35, and Gremlin sidesteps a couple of Raider tacklers. There looks like it could have been a block in the back there. And who's that? Is that Trevor? No, who was 25? Bryce Gallen takes that all the way down inside the Raider 5-yard line.
Boy, did it look like
Zach Phillips went Superman about 6 yards onto his belly, which I didn't see the whole play, but there's only a couple ways you end up there.
Yep. I mean, I thought it was should have been called.
It was a mass of humanity in the middle there.
All right, so let's see if he can step up here, make it a little bit difficult.
Johnson brings the Gremlins to the line. He's going to roll to his right. He's got all kinds of options in the end zone. He's going to take it himself and call his own number. And there was a shot at the end inside the end zone by Jordan Sarvey, but Johnson says, "I'll keep my feet, thank you." It makes it a 19-0 Karns City lead with 6:20 left here in the first. Rumbaugh on to attempt the extra point. High snap. Put down well. Great job, Trevor Gable, to grab that snap. Sophomore holder, one of the most difficult jobs in high school football and football in general. And he gets a high snap down well.
We strive to be a leader in the metal manufacture and steel industry. By investing in those closest to us, our employees and our customers, we aim to build lifelong partnerships while impacting the community around us. Family owned and operated since 1989. That's Mac Metals. Located by BWP Bat Factory, exit 86, I-80.
Hey y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA.
We're good.
Ball is in the air here, and Sammy Krug will take the kickoff, and he'll get bounced around and tackled. They'll mark it dead at the 16. That's where Brookville will take over, trailing 20-0 here. 6:14 left in the first quarter.
No, you just click it once. Okay. Just slowly.
I think we need to go back to some of those short, quick passes that seem to work there a little bit, Chad. Or maybe try to get Trenton outside the pocket, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the kryptonite would be. This Karns City defense looks very, very big, very fast, and very disciplined. So they've got their work cut out for them, for sure. Colgan takes a snap, and there's going to be illegal motion there. I believe that's going to be Might have been Freeman cutting up too early.
It's kind of the see. Last week we were the least penalized out of the two teams, and it looks like they're talking to a lineman.
That's Easton Roch trying to suggest that he was not guilty, or at least asking for clarification.
Well, I know one of the things, Chad, is when you're if you have your hand in the ground and play's changed, you got to make sure you don't have the hand in the ground is one with the wristband because you can't take your hand.
Once you touch dirt, you got to stay on dirt. Yep. Hand off to Sarvey, and that goes nowhere. And Brookville right now just absolutely getting manhandled on the front line on both sides. Karns City is getting penetration immediately. Every white jersey is going backwards the minute the ball is snapped. That puts Brookville in a hole again, playing behind the sticks the majority of the night so far. 2nd and 15 at their own 11. 5:45 left here in the first quarter. Colgan gets a play call. He's going to move Burns to his right. Tight package here from Brookville. Phillips, the lone wideout, to the bottom of the screen. Trying to sneak Krug out into the flats. Had him there for a second. Colgan decides to go downfield to Freeman. Nice throw. And that'll be a first down for Brookville.
That's a nice play. Coach Nosker rolling him out to his right. And he actually had two options. Sammy Krug was open for a little bit short, but Freeman coming across. And last week, that was the kind of a throw he was trying to throw to Dante last week. And
yes.
He was just a little low on it.
Didn't put enough air on it. Yeah, that was a nice ball.
Yep. His balls have been nice tonight.
Yes, they have. Not sweaty. So here we go with now Burns to the left. Again, is that Phillips? And he is a big receiver there at the bottom. I'd like to see him in open field. It's Krug. And, boy, just, it's timing there. If he gets the ball maybe just a half a heartbeat quicker, he might be able to make a move on that guy.
Yep. But I think this is what they're going to have to do, Chad, to be successful is like these short passes and trying to get Chad or Sam and and Freeman in space and do their.
We joke about Trent, not sweating, not blinking. That's kind of like the talk, and it's starting to slow down for him. I think just even now. I mean, I know we're not putting any points on the board, but like you said, the ball coming out of his hand a little cleaner. He looks like he has a little bit more confidence. Now he's got to get rid of it. You got to feel that pressure. Good job.
See.
Boy, he did pick that too. That's a great interception.
Yep, he played that well.
He did. But, Trent moving, it just seemed to be a little bit more confident in himself. Was that number 4? Who came up with that pick? I couldn't see on that sideline.
25, maybe?
25. Bryce Gallen. But, that was just little baby steps in the progression of Trent Colgan there. He rolled to his right. The series before, he did not feel the pressure on the backside. Results in a sack inside the 5, requires Freeman to punt with only 10 yards distance. There, he kind of felt that and got rid of it. Unfortunately, a great play from Gallen there to give Karns City.
Gallen kind of baited him.
Yeah.
He wasn't didn't look like he was covering.
No.
Him.
Johnson keeps. He's going to try and go downfield, and he does for about a 9-yard gain. He'll find Nathan Hess, who I believe led them in all-purpose yards a week ago. He was one of the big numbers, I think, was he not?
Nice tackle by Jordan Sarvey on that.
He had 116. The young man who just had the pick, Mr. Gallen, led them with 159 yards. But that wasn't the biggie, though. The biggie actually was Johnson. He accounted for 208 total yards from the quarterback position. Now Johnson looks, he's going to go deep, and he's got a man in the end zone. What a throw and what a catch. Riley Hamilton with great separation there at the end. Almost a professional move, just borderline of OPI, but he slowed down enough to create just enough separation, which is really, really well coached.
That's a linebacker, right? Was 10 a linebacker?
Yeah.
10 a linebacker on a
That was Isaac Burns, and you can't ask for better coverage there. That's just a perfectly thrown ball, and like I said, just a borderline push off or separation there that is really hard to flag because of the way he sold it. Rumbaugh's kick is up and good.
Johnson dropped that right in the bucket.
Yes, he did, and
in the bucket.
Right from the snap, he knew where he was going with that. He liked that matchup. He saw Burns on the outside with Mr. Hamilton there, and he liked his chances, and he put it on the money. And this is something that you don't normally see at a Karns City team, right, Shaq? In all your years, it was usually they would line up, they would point to the hole they were going to run it, and say, "Try and stop it if you can."
Well, they've been blessed with some good athletes at the quarterback position, But you're right. Like lots of times, it was the quarterback would throw maybe 5 times a game, but the quarterback could run. It was like having 3 running backs in the backfield there. This kid here, he can do a little bit of everything. He's pretty good.
And he's a junior, so he's got
the only good
time to
thing
spare.
is, he'll be back, but a lot of these other guys are seniors, so we'll have to see. I'm sure they got some guys waiting in the backdrop, waiting to get their name called.
Karns City will put it in the air again, like a broken record so far. That's fielded by Freeman. He squirts through, and he's going to get pushed, and they're going to stop him right around the 33 of Brookville. That was not Freeman. That was Blake Porter, number 8.
I count 11 seniors on this Karns City team.
So they should be as advertised.
Yep.
That's a lot of veteran leadership there. 27-0, 3:24 left here in the first quarter. Karns City leads Brookville. Colgan back in the shotgun. He's got trips to his bottom here.
But I got to click these for my commercials, right? Okay.
We back?
Punt out to the 50. I almost said the 51, Chad.
See, I knew I'd bait you into that. So that was number 25, Bryce Gallen, who had a nice week last week in St. Mary's, all-purpose 159 yards for the junior. Calls for the fair catch. Karns City will take over at about their own 48, leading 27-0 here with 2:01 left in the first.
It's 41. It's like a 41-yard punt. That's pretty good.
That's not big Papa Pump Weaver, though.
No. He'd be faking roughing the kicker.
He'd be holding his MCL and his ACL right now. Karns City.
The fullback night. Oh, they had him.
Wow. And there's going to be a flag. Looks like a hold there. 51 had a kick out block, and then he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. But I didn't know where the ball was. Did you?
Only because I saw the quarterback at.
It used to drive me nuts in Lumberjacks. They would run that same play, and you're trying to assume a 10-year-old. Oh, no. We got a face mask on Brookville. Really thought that was a hold on the far side there, but
I didn't see that.
But they would do that misdirection at the Lumberjack level, and it was just absolutely
all that wing T stuff,
gut wrenching. Yes, that you would practice all week long, and until you see it, it's just. And that's where in some instances you can throw your keys away, and if kids are really, really honed in on that, sometimes it can hurt them because they over pursue and. So
it can be tough. Like you have to be disciplined to stop.
You do, and these guys sell it so well. They practice it well, and they're disciplined. And Johnson's going to put it back in the air. He looks like he's going to float it again. He's going to go over the middle this time, and he's going to find. Is that number? These numbers are tough. 9. Is it 9?
It looked like 9.
That's Nathan Hess, a senior.
Huh? Okay.
Enjoy your night.
All right.
Karns City here, 1st and 10 at the Brookville 22. 1:08 left here in the first quarter. They lead at 27-0.
There you go, wing T, that little toss.
Another handoff to Hess, and he's going to walk his way into the end zone. And 51 just had a pancake. That was C.J. Emmerich. So I'm going to suggest that the stats that he had a week ago in St. Mary's were true to form, because I just watched him shove a Brookville Raider 6 yards straight onto his back. So if you like pancakes, I suggest Pamela's in Pittsburgh or Mr. C.J. Emmerich's house. Seems like he knows what he's doing with those. Rumbaugh is on to attempt the extra point to make it 34-0 Gremlins. 58 seconds left in the first here. We're going to take a quick break if Shaq can handle the commercial here. Give us something here, Shaq.
All right, we're back.
We're back live here at Deal Stadium in Petrolia City for the Gremlins and Raiders. Karns City leads at 34-0. 58 ticks left here in the first. And 56, Mason Bell about to put it in the air here for the Gremlins. He's going to need to get ice on that leg before it's all said and done. Krug on the return. He looks to bounce it outside, and nice little return up to the 30. Brookville will start 1st and 10.
A little shifty.
Did you ever see a Krug that was shifty?
Yeah, they were all pretty shifty. Now you got Macbeth sucking up to us. Look.
Oh, I saw that. He's just worried about what else we could say about him.
Yeah.
Colgan and shotgun. Burns to his right. Tight package here. 3 receivers to Colgan's left. He's going to stick it in Burns' pads, and he's going to get dropped for a loss, as that is number 56 from Karns City, Mason Bell, who just did the kicking. He's also going to take 5 yards for tackle for a loss, make it a 2nd and 15. 30 ticks left. That play clock and the game clock are almost in sync. I don't believe they're going to have to run one if they don't want to, and I do believe the game clock is just a half a heartbeat ahead. So we can let this thing run out, and that looks like what Coach Morrison's going to agree to do, as there seems to be no hurry here. Quick thanks again to our sponsors here. Where did we leave off? K&T Supply, Good Times, Wilson's Woodshed. There's so many unique items such as flags, switch mats, signs, one-of-a-kind, locally made Polywood furniture, and all kinds of holiday goodies. Stop by and check them out. Laurel Eye Clinic. Am I on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Laurel Eye Clinic, caring for families' vision, one generation at a time. Longtime supporter of Raider Athletics. We're lucky to have them in our community. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching and listening Blue Nation Network.
In the heart of Brookville where the rivers flow, there's a voice that's calling, let me tell you so. Blue Nation Network, shining bright and clear, keeping our community close, bringing you cheer. From the action on the field to the news in town, we're the ones who keep you, never let you down. Local heroes on the rise, shining like a star. When it comes to staying informed, we raise the bar. Oh, Blue Nation Network, we've got your back. Sports and stories.
If you're looking for a bigger house,
I know someone. Or if you need to downsize, I know someone.
maybe you want to move to the country.
I know someone. Or maybe you want to move in town. I know someone.
I'm Heather Castellan, now with eXp Realty. Whatever your real estate needs are, I have you covered. You can check out all of the area's listings at exprealty.com or call me at 715-4103.
I know someone.
Anything like that?
I've never seen anything like that myself. What is that?
I don't know.
Is-
That is very interesting. Listen, Colgan had time, found the open receiver.
Bought himself some time, stepped up,
Yep. Nice
regathered. Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Nice play.
Baby steps. Crawl before you walk.
Hey, if there's anybody out there listening that's following other games across the district, if you could text me, that would be great because our service is slow and we're having trouble getting updated scores. So, Chris Rhodes, if you're out there, I know you're a big one. Can you help us out there?
So, why don't you take?
Did you get it?
Well, I'm going to look here. You take the wheel for a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to.
So we're second down here, second down and 7. Ball's on the 45, Brookville's 45-yard line. We got 3 receivers to the left. Burns to the left of Colgan. We got Freeman in motion. Faked it to Freeman and keeper by Trenton Colgan. That's a nice play. Good read on Colton. He's going to should have the first down.
Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but I got scores up out here. If you want them, or I can read some off whenever.
Why don't you give us some sports there, Mr. Fiscus? Why don't you give us some scores?
I got Central Clarion 7, Keystone 6 in the second quarter. DuBois and Punxsutawney tied at 7 in the first quarter. St. Mary's Brockway 0-0 first quarter. Port Allegheny 28, Montauk 0 in the second quarter. And that's about Cameron County 14, West Branch 7. Everything else is 0-0 pretty much right now.
First down. That was a first down here. Colgan rolling to his left. Little dump. Okay, that's a good play. Get rid of it. Live another day.
Well, CJ Emmerich came off the edge completely untouched. Did you see that?
I did.
He looked like a grizzly that was just released into the wild. I'm glad Mr. Colgan didn't feel the wrath of that. That was fast.
So it's second down and 10. We're going 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Burns is currently left of Colgan. We'll see. They're waiting for the play. He is staying. He's lined up to the left. Fake blitz. Motion. Go get it, Freeman. Go get it.
Oh,
okay.
Not a bad ball.
Not a bad ball.
So I really was hoping that that Fiscus would take full advantage of doing the scores because it's once a year. It's my favorite flashback to, I think it was Saturday Night Live when they went to sports and they did Now we'll go to Jim for the scores. 12-15, 19-6, 3-4.
All right, 3rd down and 10 here. We're double again to the left, to the right. Might be 2 down territory depending on where.
Oh, that was set up well.
51 got in the way. Who is that?
CJ Emmerich.
51 for us.
Oh, for us.
Everts. He got in Burns' way to catch that screen. I think it was there. I don't know if we got a 1st down or not, but
I'm willing to bet 51 had something to do with that play not working correctly
probably
either.
so.
They should start building his statue right now. 4th and 10 here. Brookville will punt. 34-0. Karns City leads. 9:57 left here in the first half. Great snap. Freeman gets off a nice kick, end over end. It'll bounce and come to settle there right about the 23. On the 1st down, Karns City, they lead at 34-0. 9:46 left here in the first half. And
see if we can get a stop.
Yeah, looking for a stop, looking for a turnover, looking for some type of momentum here. I would like to know what that stance was from our sidelines there.
Yeah.
It was almost like a buffalo stance. Remember that song by Nina Cherry? Yeah, you laugh like you do. You know that's on your playlist.
Oh, Jet. Look at that guy. Yeah. It's pretty slick.
Riley Hamilton with the carry. He'll grab about 8 before he's knocked to the ground.
That's just, they just get so many guys out there to lead block.
Aaron Turner with the tackle for Brookville. Yeah, that was one of the things Coach Dwork said, was that they have this patience about them where it almost looks like it's in, not intentional, but it is, to where they allow their linemen to get out in front and just create this wall.
Oh, Balzer had him.
Balzer did have him. Another big gashing run by that's Owen Heganbottom, another senior running back, defensive back. That'll give Karns City yet another 1st down as they encroach into Brookville territory. Clock now down below 9 minutes. Karns City looking to add to their 34-0 lead. Johnson takes the snap from center. He's going to go right over the middle.
Okay, Aaron, that's Turner.
Turner on the tackle, and that's Nathan Hess, who he looks like he's a handful to tackle.
Turner's another one. I think he might be a junior. No, he's a senior, but he was hurt last year, so he's still trying to get comfortable with that linebacker position.
A lot of accolades for Aaron from the coaching staff the first couple weeks of the season, how hard he's worked, how willing he's been to play any position. Johnson's going to keep now, and he's going to get wide. He's now into the secondary. That's a great tackle, open field tackle by Sammy Krug. Touchdown saving. That'll give Karns City another 1st down as they are inside the Brookville 20 with 7:45 left here to go in the first half as Karns City looks to put the final nail in Brookville's coffin here in the first half. They lead 34-0. Johnson now, he's going to go under center with 2 backs behind him. That's Robinson, and he's going to give it to Owen Higginbottom, who takes it down inside the 7, where it'll be 1st and goal for Karns City.
Who made contact at the line of scrimmage? I didn't see a number for Brookville, but we had a chance to make that tackle at the line of scrimmage.
I thought it was Roch that had him right at the point of attack, and Higginbottom has kept the legs churning. Nothing is easy here with these Gremlins, that's for certain. That was a nice play there. Nice dissected play by Blake Porter there. Attempted little bubble screen. Porter did not bite on that. Stayed with his man and forced an errant throw. It's second down now for Karns City. From the 6 as they lead at 34-0, under 7 left here to play in the first half. Hunter Shearer checks in as Cole Johnson comes out of the game. I'm sorry, Cole Johnson remains in the game. That was 4 that came out. Quinn Robinson. Johnson will keep. He's looking to the end. No, he gave it away. Wow.
That was a double handoff.
Jeez, they're just so smooth with those handoffs.
That's true, Wing T. He actually handed that off to the running back to his left, and then the running back handed it to the guy.
He gave it back to Shearer.
Yep, coming back to the left.
Yeah.
Dang. They're smooth. They are smooth.
Yes, they are.
They're going to give people fits.
Is this the year that Clarion's reign?
I don't know. We'll see.
Get your popcorn for that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Clarion, I mean, depends on how healthy everybody is.
They took up quite a few losses last week. Johnson's going to hand off, and he's met right at the hole, but that doesn't stop him as Higginbottom ran right through the arm tackle of the Brookville Raider at the line. I think that was Roch. I'm not sure. But again, nothing easy here from Karns City. As Rumbaugh will come on to attempt another extra point. It's 40-0 with 6:11 left. And Rumbaugh looks like he is good with the extra point. That makes it 41-0. 6:11 here in the first. Think you can load up a quick commercial there,
Yes,
Shaq?
I can.
Let's try it. You're watching and listening to Blue Nation
Mac
Network.
Metals. What's our mission? We strive to be a leader in the metal manufacture and steel industry. By investing in those closest to us, our employees and our customers, we aim to build lifelong partnerships while impacting the community around us. Family owned and operated since 1989. That's Mac Metals. Located by BWP Bat Factory, exit 86, I-80.
We're back here. Karns City kicks off to Brookville. Is that Sammy?
Yep.
That's Sammy with the return. He'll get back to the 26 as Brookville will take over. 6:03 left in the first half. Karns City leads at 41-0 here from Petrolia City. Deal Stadium, press box of Mr. Sam Swick, who gave us some of the best chocolate chip cookies.
He did.
Tell you the other legit thing they have down here, those pretzels. The soft pretzel.
I saw you had one. They're good.
Oh, buddy.
According to Billy Blake, they got the best hot dogs in D9.
That's what I heard that too. Montauk's concession stand is legit, though. I got to give them credit.
The mac and cheese with the pulled pork is pretty clutch.
Here's a handoff to Krug. That goes very little. Matter of fact, they'll lose 3. That'll bring up a second 13. Brookville again playing behind the sticks. This Karns City front 4 just penetrating at will. They really, really stout up front here. The Gremlins defense not giving Brookville a lot of time or a lot of room. Colgan in the shotgun. Burns to his left. 2 wideouts per side for Colgan. Karns City shows blitz. Emmerich shows it. Now he backs out. Quick hitter to Freeman. He'll gain, we'll give him 8. 8 there. Makes it a 3rd down and manageable 5. Maybe, 5 or 6 here. Clock stopped with 5:12 left here.
Yep, 5 yards. The scoreboard says 3rd and 5. Ooh. We have bunch to the left here. Yeah, we do.
Boy, that Emmerich is he looks a football player. He flows really well, too. And that's a great pass to Zach Phillips.
Gosh, yes.
Trent threaded the needle there. Got him on the roll. Finds Phillips for a Brookville first down. They'll move the sticks for only the second time tonight. 5:05 left now in the first half.
I like the throws, though.
Yeah.
They're so much better than last week.
He's growing right in front of our eyes. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the little steps there, the reps, and a little bit of confidence, and you like to see it.
Boy, he throws the ball well for
He does.
being on the run.
I've watched some lasers come out of right field. He's got a cannon. Sometimes his scope can be foggy, though. You need to clean it out. Colgan looks at the play band. He's got Burns to his right. He's going to roll to his right. He had Freeman, but now he's got to throw it away.
Okay.
Wise decision. He had Freeman there for a heartbeat.
Yep. He just couldn't get his feet set to throw it.
No, he was under duress right
Yeah.
from the very beginning. That played a small role in that play not developing.
I like that route, though.
Yeah. I think the last time I was here was it was the boys' last game.
Against Clarion in the championship.
No, against Karns City.
Oh, Karns City.
Regular season.
Mm-hmm.
And Carson picked up a couple flags and felt the wrath of Mr. Morrison. Colgan zips it to Freeman, but that is snuffed out. Well dissected by the entire Gremlin defense, but we're going to give credit to Ronald Siegel there, who came up and absolutely annihilated any thoughts of a gain there from the Brookville Raiders. 4:03 left now in the first half. 3rd and 15. Brookville trying to move the sticks here, get something going positively before halftime. They trail Karns City 41-0.
Oh, Trent was there. Okay. Trent was at the sideline. What the? We were missing somebody. Trent was there.
Colgan steps up in the pocket, and he's going to take off. He's got a little bit of room, and Karns City closes that down. Trent's going to pick up, we'll give him 2 or 3 on that. It's going to bring up.
He got more than that because it was.
Oh, yeah, he was behind a 6. My fault. He got about 8 then. It's going to bring up a 4th and 8 roughly, 4th and 9. 3:24 left here in the first.
Might as well go for it, right?
What do you got to lose? I want to give a special thank you to Premier Accounting and Payroll Services, LLC, Molly Haney, doing a lot of work for our initial year here and a lot of pro bono work. Thank you very much, Molly, for everything that you've done for us this year.
Oh,
and
they were first.
Yeah, Emmerich caused that. He definitely was in the neutral zone. That should be a 5 freebies for Brookville, and it is. And now that'll go from 4th and 8 to 4th and 3. Also, Elite Heating and AC, Fox's Pizza, Brookville Aerie, 983 FOE, Restorative Med Spa, Premier Counseling and Consulting. Thank you all for your sponsorship and your backing in our inaugural season here at Gold Medal and Blue Nation Network. Colgan now looking to get a first down, slings it to the outside, and that's just an outstanding play by was that 22, Owen Higginbottom? Yeah, it was. And
I like the call.
Yeah, great call, just well defended. And it's just one of those things that, you keep calling the same 5 or 6 names from Karns City's lineup. They do it on both sides of the football. The word that comes to mind is just discipline. They're not out of position.
Yep.
you know, and then you add to it that they're athletic and they're fast and they're strong and they're physical. That's a handful.
They all have faith in each other.
Yes.
That everybody's going to do their job.
This side was not set, even close to being set. I know the game is out of hand, but you got to make sure they get set. That's sloppy officiating there. Hey, I know it's 41-0 with 3:04 left, but you still have to make the game competitive for every snap there.
Why are you throwing the ball?
Well, but I mean, these guys, they were still looking to the sidelines, walking to the position when that ball was snapped. That wasn't even close to being legitimate. But regardless, it's 47-0, 3:04 left here. Rumbaugh is going to come in, and he's definitely going to want to hit the ice tub after this thing is done and make sure that calf and quad are ready to go for next Friday. He bangs another one through. It's 48-0 with 3:04 left here in the first half. Let's keep it here. Mr. Fiskus.
Yes.
You got any more updates on those scores?
Let me give it a refresh and check it out here.
I didn't hear Bucktail mentioned.
I can look him up.
Are you specifically not?
I'm not a Bucktail fan.
Is that, I mean, if that's what it is.
We'll check them out here. It's Clarion 15, Keystone 12, 14-14 DuBois Punxsutawney in the second. Brockway up 12-0 on St. Mary's. Port Allegheny 36-0 now on Montauk. Kane and Coudersport still 0-0. Ridgeway Smithport 0-0 at halftime already. Clearfield Bedford 7-7 in the second. Cameron County 20-7 over West Branch. Otto Eldred Bradford 0-0. Winburn Curvensville 0-0 after the first. I'm not seeing Bucktail anywhere.
They might be off. Or they might be playing their West Coast trip here this week too. Quick thank you to our new sponsor of the week, Wilson's Woodshed and Laurel Eye Clinic. Trying to add every week if we possibly can. Kickoff here now fielded. That's Blake Porter. He'll dance through the middle and take it out to almost the 30 on the nose. Hey, folks, sponsorship opportunities are still available. Blue Nation, are you ready? Sponsorship opportunities are here. Blue Nation Network is your source for keeping our tight-knit community connected, informed, and united. But we can't do it without you. This is your chance to show your support, make an impact, and keep the Blue Nation spirit alive. Whether you're a local business, a proud community member, parent, now's the time to step up. Reach out to Ben or Trish on Facebook or email bluenationnetwork@gmail.com today. Blue Nation Network, keeping our community strong together.
All right, here we go. We've got trips to the left. Screen to Sammy.
Looking to run before he caught it.
Yep.
Had a little bit of space there.
I'd like to see that little out and up by Freeman again. So 2nd and 10, trips left, handoff to Burns, loss of 3 on the play. It brings up 3rd and 13. It'd be nice if we could have ran out the clock here. All right, we're doubles. We got Freeman and Porter to the right, Phillips and Krug to the left, and Burns. That's not Burns. That's Sarvey. That's 40, isn't it? Is left of Colgan. Colgan's back to pass.
Wow.
And just
that pocket just absolutely crumbled.
I don't even know if there was a pocket.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. But
No. I don't know if that was blown blocks or what happened, but it just looked like it was a sieve. I mean, there wasn't.
It looked like we hit one purple jersey offensive lineman.
Yeah. Was that a screen? Was that?
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. At least Sarvey didn't move like it was. 1:34 left here in the first half. 48-0. Karns City leads it. Brookville in a 4th and long will try and kick this away. Great snaps tonight, long snaps. And that ball is caught, fair caught there.
I missed that. Oh, I wasn't watching it.
Yeah, he gave a quick one there right at the end. Bryce Gallen calls for the fair catch, and Karns City will take over here.
118.
118 left at the Brookville 44. 48-0. We'll see now. We should potentially start to see some new numbers enter the game for Karns City, maybe.
That would be nice. But it looks like the first doe's out there.
Johnson's still under center. He'll take the snap, and he's going to look to go
away.
deep again. And that ball is batted around and almost picked off.
Gabe Hanna.
Yeah. Great play by Gabe Hanna there.
Huh.
It's just so hard to think of the Hanna of last year, like a Timu version of TJ Watt out there,
Yeah.
just absolutely imposing himself. And then now you see Gabe playing in the secondary. It just doesn't seem like they could come from the same family. But Gabe is a gamer, and he will take a piece of you too, no matter what size he is. Johnson escapes to the right there. He's going to duck out of bounds after picking up a handful. Bringing up, it looks to be a 3rd and 8 for Karns City. 1:05 left here in the first half. Glad to see Gabe. He had a pretty rough injury a year ago.
He did.
And to see him come back and not only be healthy, but getting back on the wrestling mat, that was
Districts.
Yeah.
He came back, made it. Yeah.
that was an injury that for the first 2 months it was touch and go whether he was going to be an athlete for a while. Johnson rolls to his left. That's going to get blown dead. We got encroachment here on Brookville.
Ooh, wonder who that was. 1:01 to go. Come on, Brookville. Just keep them out of the end zone here.
Offside call against Brookville. Moves the 6 to 5 yards.
All right, 3rd and 4. Karns City has 3 receivers left. Johnson's back to throw, a little screen. And the convoy's out in front.
And that's Owen Higginbottom, and he'll go in for his 3rd score of the evening, and that's going to make it 55-0 with 49 ticks left. And, yeah.
I'm just going to not say anything.
Rumba.
Before I say something that I'll regret.
Well, if their coaches are anywhere as big as their players, you're on your own. Rumbaugh puts that through both posts and makes it 55-0 Karns City with 49 ticks left here in the first half. So here's the one positive thing, though, I will say, because I had this concern coming down, knowing and talking with Coach Work about last week how physical and big Karns City is, which they are. There's no doubt about it. We've been healthy so far, right? So no injuries thus far, at least nothing that we've seen. I mean,
Correct.
Obviously guys can be banged up on the sidelines that you don't know about, but
Nothing where they had to be.
yes,
Trainer Ben hasn't been on the
right.
field
Let's not say Trainer Ben's name tonight, huh? Let's do that. Let's use that as a goal. 55-0, 49 ticks left in the first half. Let's make sure that Trainer Ben's name isn't mentioned, and Coach Nosker and Coach Morrison stay out of handcuffs. I think those are the 3 goals tonight. Set that bar high. Kickoff by Karns City. He is deep. It looks like Krug's going to get onto this one. The clock will begin, and Sammy bounces it outside. Not a lot of help there. And no, I thought we were going to see some fireworks afterwards. We're not. 41 ticks left, 55-0. Maybe a wise time to just sit on this one here and go to half and get things ironed out here real quick. Looks like Brookville might just do that. They look to be getting into, maybe not. Yeah, Colgan's going to go under center here. And he's going to take a knee, and he's going to let this thing bleed out. 37. He'll have to do it one more time. You got a big halftime package lined up, or what are we doing here at half?
What's the plan, Benny?
I think we're just going to take a break and go to the restroom or whatever we need to do. We can come back and give some scores and whatever there with 5 minutes to go in the half or whatever. So
I think maybe we should pray and take communion.
We might need to do that too. Get a hot dog, maybe just a hot dog.
Any of the above. That's the end of the first half here from Deal Stadium in Petrolia City. The Karns City Gremlins lead your Brookville Raiders 55-0. You're watching and listening to Blue Nation Network, and we'll be back here shortly after these messages.
If you're looking for a bigger house,
I know someone.
We're going to take a
Or
break.
if you need to downsize, I know someone.
maybe you want to move to the country.
I know someone. Or maybe you want to move in town. I know someone.
I'm Heather Castellan, now with eXp Realty. Whatever your real estate needs are, I have you covered. You can check out all of the area's listings at exprealty.com or call me at 715-4103.
I know someone.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football fans of all ages, it's halftime here at Karns City. Marching proudly on the field, led by our fearless drum major, Sergeant Shroudbush, and our second-year assistant drum major, Conrad Dunlap. It's the one, the only, Karns City Marching Band. Tonight, the band is cranking up the energy with not one, not two, but 3 rock classics. Get ready to stomp your feet and sing along as they perform Painted Flag, Immigrant Song, and the legendary Brookville Aerie. The band is under the rock-solid direction of Amanda Waters who carry the crowd. And don't forget the amazing Gremlin kids being coached by Kylie Spearnock and the Dazzling Color Guard led by Chrissy Black. So put your hands together, make some noise, and let's hear it for your Karns City Marching Band.
Whoops. I'm sorry, guys.
Yep, you're fine. Still 15-12 time.
I might too. You don't think anything's getting stolen up here?
I don't think so. I would hope not. You never know.
How you doing?
You do the announcement.
I'm sorry?
Did you do the announcement?
For Brookville.
Oh, Brookville. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Starting to get a little chilly out.
Yeah, it is. It's still running.
Yeah, it's I just unplugged the camera so it would save on the battery a little bit. They seem to be going down a little bit.
There's heat up there if you need it.
Oh, there's some heat?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, looks like Shaq got perhaps some.
Sorry about that.
So I go over there, and the line is real long. So I ran into Allie Wilson, started talking to him. How are we getting Chris? I said, I'll know between line. He goes, I'll go cut in line. He went cut in line.
Hey, serious? What's he doing?
What's that?
What's he doing?
We were him and Castellan. He went down there. With his hands. So we ready to go? What we do? You want something?
The mic's on.
Take out your 50-50 tickets. It's worth $555 tonight. And the quarterback club thanks all who were a part of their 50-50 drawing. And the winning number.
Fish guy.
And that number is good only until the end of the third quarter. If there's no winner, we'll draw another one. The winning number is on a purple ticket is 149.
Like I thought it was weird, but now I can't get him.
149646. That's the number. Number official. And there's a gentleman up here who will give you $555. 149646.
Yeah, once that's unmuted, like on that thing, we should be.
So did it come unmuted after the commercial stop? But I didn't touch it. I left here. It was red.
Yeah, maybe when the commercial stopped, because you can manually mute it too.
What's up? We're still hot. Okay, thanks. They're still.
Is that mute? Oh, there we go.
We're good?
Yep, we're good now.
All right. We're back live here at Petrolia City, Deal Stadium. 2:25 left here before we get ready to kick this off for the third quarter. Second half starting here from Deal Stadium. 55-0. Karns City leads your Brookville Raiders. We're going to see an accelerated clock here in the second half, Shaq. Do you remember the acronym to help everybody remember exactly when the clock should stop?
It is.
You want a hint?
Penalties?
No. You
I
got to do it in order.
know. I can't.
Got to do it in order. Think about Coach Stormer. What's he do for a living? Cops. Change of possession.
Oh.
Officials timeout. Penalties.
Score.
That's it. Otherwise, we're going to wind it.
That's good.
So with it getting a little bit chilly out, if you've got a diesel truck, you may want to start it now.
Hey, Chad, you were right. Pretzels here are good.
Yeah. Have I ever led you astray?
No, really, you haven't.
I mean, I tried to get you to have Carson play quarterback, and you said no. But other than that, I've never really. So not a lot of good things to report back to the farm here after 24 minutes of play. But, the one thing that I think we can agree, you said it, and, you've obviously forgotten more football than I will remember. But I will agree with you. Colgan looks to be taking some steps that appear to be he's migrating in the right direction.
Yes, he is throwing the ball with a purpose, and he's being decisive when he throws it. And really, the interception was not a bad pass. It was Porter was open. The guy was baiting him, leading him to think he was open, and then the guy came in from behind and caught it. I mean, it was a good play on the defense, but I mean, it was the right read, and I feel like it was the right throw.
And here's something that I don't think Trenton is going to have to deal with week in and week out. The reason Gallen was able to bait him into that pick is these guys don't have to be any further than 15 yards off the ball because of the pressure the front four is getting.
Yes.
So there's no fear, even with Freeman and Krug on both sides of the football, who have absolutely blazing speed, who are state-worthy on the track. When you only have a heartbeat and a half to get rid of it,
yes.
you know what I mean? So you don't have to give that yardage away. And Gallen obviously baited him, like you said. And so there's a lot of things that go into that, and that's some of those things, those variables you can't control.
And we got to understand, like, we got guys out there playing linebackers that aren't linebackers. When you don't have Dante, like that's a guy, an aggressive guy you're taking off the field. You got Parker is emergency only, so you're taking a guy that has experience more than like Gabe Hanna or whatever. So like, it's just, that's the problem when you don't have the depth. One thing changes so many things on small teams. It's not like taking Dante out and plugging someone else in at the linebacker position.
Moving one person with the depth chart that we have creates 5 different moves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here we are, ready to start off the second half. 55-0, Karns City leads it. And this is going to be hauled in by Sammy Krug. Looks for a hole, and he's got one. He's got the kicker to beat. Can he shake him? And that's a great angle by was that the kicker? I think that was a kicker, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
a great return, and that's a great defensive play on that kid for Karns City.
Mason Bell just kind of waited back by the 40 in fear that Sammy was going to bust that, and he did, and he kind of just waited him out, forced him to the sidelines, and took a great angle. Gave away 15 yards to do it, but nonetheless, Brookville's not in the end zone.
Yeah, if he doesn't do that, we're in the end zone.
100%.
Oh, that somebody messed up.
Quarterback picked up a couple of yards.
So tell us, what did you see there was the mess up?
I don't feel like that was a fake throw to the right. in a quarterback draw. It looked like the receivers were all going downfield and run doing ends. Trenton's popped up to throw it out here. There was no one out here, so
Trenton had a wrong read,
or receivers ran the wrong routes.
Gotcha.
Well, we got a good opportunity here. Let's try to make something happen here.
Oh, that looked like a great ball. And I don't know, did Freeman not see it? Did he hold up?
The double move. He got held up on the double move a little bit.
By the defender?
It looked like he turned inside instead of out.
This piece of wainscoting right here got me. It set a pick. No one called it out. I looked up and saw the ball hit the ground. It came out of his hand beautifully.
That's a great route there. It's there. Like they got to work on that more because it's there's
handoff to Freeman here.
No,
that's Sammy. I'm sorry. Sammy will take it down near the 15.
Boy, that was close to a hold on us. I'm glad they didn't call it. It's one of those.
At this point, it better be felonious.
Yeah.
If there's going to be a flag.
I agree with that, but hopefully that's a sign of how they're going to ref this second half. But
I mean, you got to keep everybody safe.
Right.
That's first and foremost.
That wasn't going to harm anybody.
No. A little jersey tug here, 5-10 yards away from the ball is should be overlooked at this point. Colgan with a high snap tips it to himself, and now he's in trouble, and he'll go down.
That's a good play just to him to get that ball.
Some definite new numbers here. If we're playing on grass, they'd refer to them as clean jerseys. And we'll try and get some names here. That was Sean Slogenhop, 52, I think. Was that? No, that's a starter. I'm not sure who I missed there. That was a new number. I apologize. But I did miss who came up with that tackle. Colgan with, is that Sarvey or is that Burns? He won't turn for me. That's Burns.
Oh, he's right there.
Nice pitch and catch there to Krug. That'll give the Raiders another 7 or 8 yards, putting them in a 3rd down and 9, right around the 14-yard line.
All these positive plays that we're seeing tonight is giving us things to build on down the road. I like the play calling. I like, especially since Colgan seems to be able to throw and run decent.
He does. He rolling right and left. He seems to have a lot of comfort letting go of the football with his feet moving.
It's not the easiest thing to do.
That's a great throw to the corner of the end zone. A frozen rope to Hayden Freeman to put the Raiders on the board. And we just said that there's something there that you see. To me, that's next level, where at the very last minute there, he got his hips and he turned his hips to kind of square himself upfield and threw an absolute frozen rope to the corner to Hayden Freeman to break the goose egg on the Brookville scoreboard. It's 55-6 now with under 8 minutes left here in the third.
Jack was one of the best at doing that, I thought, when he quarterback, rolling out and getting his hips square to the line of scrimmage.
That guy from Kansas City does that from time to time, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Be fun to have one of those under center wearing black and gold.
We just think the age is a factor.
Yeah.
We want the old guys.
Mr. Moraz puts the extra point through with plenty of distance to go. It's 55-7 here, under 8 minutes left.
That's one of our Abraxas guys.
Yeah, co-op kid with a big boot.
Oh, wait, I'll get a commercial in here.
Hey y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue, and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time, and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA.
Killing it with cheese. It's like putting A1 on a steak.
I know that's got some kick to it. Cheese is good. All right, we're back.
We're back live here. 7:57 left in the third. Karns City leads at 55-7. And you talk about class acts down here. You know, we've been treated with nothing but hospitality this entire time. Sam Swick offering cookies. But the funny thing is everyone that comes in and goes, it's almost as if it's like a funeral. You know, they look at you, they look down, and then they just keep going. And like, you know, I'm sorry for your condolences. Thank you very much. 55-7 here, 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Mraz will put it in the air as Karns City now will take the ball at about their own 20, and right up the gut comes the return, and it's finally going to get dragged down here.
86 and number 1 for us.
Yeah, that was Bryce Gallen who took that kickoff from about his own 15 to 20 all the way down to the Brookville. It's at the 42. We'll set up shop here, 1st and 10.
Ooh, we got new guys in here.
For Karns City?
No, us.
I think Karns City's got a handful of new guys too.
Yeah.
Looks like a much smaller group of young men.
Did you see number 62 for us flying down that field?
No, who was it?
62. He had to be a Braxis kid, I bet. Luca Norhan.
Does he live on the second floor? You didn't get. That's a fake laugh, and I'm so disappointed you didn't get that. Oh, big blow. Oh, a stiff arm. Who is this guy? He looked like he was almost tackled onto the track. Once I get a little bit closer, I'm going to get a number here. Was that?
Number 5, I think.
Is that 5? Ronald Siegel?
I thought it was 5.
He absolutely gave a stiff arm.
Yeah, he's coming off now.
Yeah, he is. About 15 yards into that run, that was a beautiful get off me.
Whew.
Looks like Karns City has a little bit of depth at running back.
Just a little. I think he's a junior.
He is a junior. Running back and linebacker. Here's the pitch, and that looks like a familiar face. That's 21. Keegan Schreckengast. It's not a familiar face. That's the first time we've called him tonight. He'll go around the left side and score. And so Karns City answers immediately. 61-7 now, 6:20 left in the third. I'm so disappointed you didn't get my Luca reference. I'm going to send you that song. Extra points up and good. 62-7. Let's fire a quick commercial here as we fire fireworks. You're watching and listening to BNN.
He didn't put the Blue Nation Network on the scoreboard either. It just has the Huddle Karns City.
Wow.
Too. So we're going to call him out on that one.
I will. Are we back?
Yep, we're back.
So, lo and behold, Bucktail is playing tonight, but for some reason they didn't make the Chris Rossetti score bug. Don't know. Maybe they didn't pay their bill. Our banner didn't get put up either. We're going to have like one of the Anchorman fights. Meet in the alley. maybe even go was it Jets and kickoff here, but Karns City, it's going to land just inside the 20 and brought out by Sammy. He looks for a seam just like on the last one, but it's nothing doing. Brookville will start 1st and 10, about their own 24. Jets and Sharks, that's what I was hung up on. Jets and Sharks. That clock should be running. There we go. 1st and 10, Brookville from their own 24. 62-7, Karns City leads it. Is that Colgan still at quarterback? He is.
Yes.
He'll send his 2 wideouts to his right. He's got 2 to his left. And he's going to put it in Burns' belly. He'll go forward for about 2. Boy, it did get dark up here in a hurry, didn't it?
Yep.
Keegan Schreckengoss there. Looks like he's the defensive caller. He'll be the green dot wearer now that CJ Emmerich looks like his night might be over after he played a half of dominant football for the Gremlins. 2nd and 8 here for the Raiders. Colgan letting the play clock get down under 5. Quick out here, and
that was is that 18? If it is, it's Weston McKinney. Yes.
It was Weston McKinney there. He'll gain a handful for the Raiders, get them into a manageable 3rd down and 5 here from their own 29 as we tick down below 4:35 left in the 3rd quarter from Deal Stadium here in Petrolia City. It's been all Karns City to this point. It's 62-7.
So looks like we got Gabe Hanna, the receiver this way. Can't read this far when I can't read. It's 20 something, I think. 21, is that Lawson Gert maybe? There's 22. Blake Sire.
Colgan goes forward. He'll pick up
the first down.
The first down. That'll move the sticks out to the 35.
So we got 21 at receiver, Lawson Gert. We got 18, Weston McKinney. 22 is Blake Sire. Number 1 is Gabe Hanna. And the running back is still Burns? Maybe? Yes. I'll get the offensive lineman here soon.
Colgan drops back. He'll fire wide. Back to McKinney. Karns City sitting on that.
Offensive lineman number 54, Riley Trubick. 51. Brady Eberts is still in there. 60, which is Carter McKinney. 50 is Darren Mercer. And 67, Hewitt Dennison. I still think I need the left tackle here.
Colgan with the snap. He's going to hand off to Burns, and he's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Hey, just a quick heads up here, folks. Local fundraisers that are going on at Brookville Area High School right now. The music department, they're selling pizza for the Disney performance trip. Volleyball selling Powerhouse subs, supporting our kids, supporting our community. If you have a fundraiser to share, reach out. We'd love to support your youth. PATHS, our parent-teacher organization, having an event on September 24th. We'll have an author coming, Brookville Area High School alumni Trisha's cousin. Each family that registers will get a book from us, as well as a district through bingo for books, so everyone will go home with at least 2 free books. The event is free to all students and families in our district. Register today. And I bet you can register maybe on the website and or if you email BlueNationNetwork@gmail.com. And that ball's on the ground. Burns coughs that up. That's going to be Gremlin football. They're going to take over right around the 30. And they're going to look to punch yet another touchdown in as they lead 62-7 here. $1:20 left in the third quarter. Really angers me that you got that pretzel. No. I don't want any. It just angers me that I have to smell it. I already ate one.
It is good.
And I feel bad about that. They are so good. Pretzels are either good or bad. There's no in between. And that's a good one.
I hear you.
Karns City now with the football at the 30. Running clock here in the third quarter. That is stopped, and that ball is out. And who was that absolutely killed the ball carrier?
Was it 50? Was it 55 last week? Watching film last week. 55 when he got in there. He was doing some nice things.
Well, I'm going to take your word for it.
Stephen Fitzpatrick.
And give him credit. It was just a mass of humanity that I could not make out, but somebody put helmet right on the football, or at least it looked like a helmet straight to the football. That thing came flying out. And Karns City's going to let the clock run out here of the third quarter as they lead at 62-7. We're going to get ready to play our last 12 minutes of football. You're watching and listening to Blue Nation Network.
If you're looking for a bigger house,
I know someone. Or if you need to downsize, I know someone.
maybe you want to move to the country.
I know someone. Or maybe you want to move in town. I know someone.
I'm Heather Castellan, now with eXp Realty. Whatever your real estate needs are, I have you covered. You can check out all of the area's listings at exprealty.com or call me at 715-4103.
I know someone.
You got to put your mic down there, big man.
We are back.
There you go.
Now we'll see what happens here in the fourth quarter. We got them in a 2nd and 28 situation here.
We got them right where we want them, Shaq.
I mean, I know if I was on the sidelines and I was head coach, I'd be looking just totally different right now. I mean, I would not be happy. But sitting up here, you know, I like what I've seen. You know, I'm just saying, like, I just feel like we've made some progress, especially at that quarterback position with Trenton throwing the ball. And we get some of these guys back. Maybe some things will change. We should have. That was a hold.
That's a nice great catch. Throw.
Nice catch.
A great catch. That ball, the quarterback, the backup quarterback, Trevor Gable, who had a handful of throws a week ago. Absolute rocket there on the side. Skimmed off the turf by, who was that, 28? Is that 28, 26? 28. Liam Stitt. I got to hold my paper just right to get light in here. My eyes are shot. I can't even see my readers.
What's the quarterback's number?
That's Trevor Gable, number 3.
He was 1 for 2, or one attempt for 12 yards last week. QB rating of 135.
That's as good as it gets. He's going to tuck it and run here, and he's a big cat. Dude. Yeah, he is. And he's not going to go out of bounds. He says, give me more. He gets suplex there.
He's a sophomore.
And, you know, it's just it's in the – you said it earlier, Shaq. I don't know if it's in the water or if it's in their youth program or if it's just the blue collar nation of this area, but they just year in and year out, they all are built from the same cloth. Nobody's ducking out of bounds.
Nope.
Do you see what I mean? He put his foot in the ground. He's like, you know what? It's 62-7. I better get a couple more yards here so I don't look like clown on film tomorrow morning. You know, that reminds me of a similar play that we had this year in baseball where I'm not going to mention names, but it was a learning play as this ball goes off the right side there. And first and second, 2 outs, ball hit to the third baseman. He fields it and kind of nonchalantly goes over to step on the bag. The guy at second was moving on the pitch, comes in. Now, mind you, the game's out of hand. It's like 11-1 at the time. The guy comes sliding into third base, makes it a close play, and beats the step on the bag. And everyone was like, how did that happen? But that's hustle.
Yeah.
The kid at second base doesn't worry about the scoreboard. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing here. You got a backup quarterback. This is his opportunity to try and put something on film for the coaches, or maybe he wants to play on Saturdays. Who knows?
Well, he probably knows he's the future. You know?
Yeah.
He's the guy next year. He'll have 2 years.
Brookville takes over here. 1st and 10 from their own 22, 9:45 and a running clock, 62-7. Karns City leads the contest. Colgan sends McKinney in motion. He'll hand off to him. McKinney's gonna try and take it over the right side. He'll pick up a couple.
He lowered his head and moved forward. That's
I think Carter's working at Ace. I think I had a retail event with him down at Ace Hardware here not too long ago. Didn't realize he grew about 4 or 5 inches, it seems like, over the last 6 to 7 months. Colgan in the shotgun, play clock at 15. He's in no hurry to snap this football. 8:45 now, running clock, 4th quarter from Deal Stadium. Colgan with a laser over the middle, and he finds his target in Gabe Hanna. Now, so we say that things look different between the Hanna boys on defense. Now, I will say I don't believe Mr. Hanna, why is his name escaping me? Gavin. I don't know if Gavin can run a seam route like that.
No, Gavin's too slow.
Well, you said that, not me. Gavin, if you're listening, I would not agree with that.
Bring it on, Gavin.
I would not agree with any of those sentiments whatsoever. You're one of the fastest people Brookville ever had, as far as I remember. Colgan in the shotgun, play clock at 10. Burns to his right. That's McKinney in the slot. Fake bubble. Colgan's going to tuck it. He's going to go.
Oh.
He's going to slide there.
Well, I think he could have got a first down on that.
Now, that's some tape that probably tomorrow should ask some questions.
Yeah. All right, so let me ask you, is it the same in high school as where you start your slide?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why it's where it's okay.
Yeah, and I think that's something that, starting with Kenny Pickett and the fake slide and the ACC title game, that's something that the defenders have always been at a strong disadvantage with that, because you really can't breathe on a quarterback for all the right reasons.
Yeah, I don't agree. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I just didn't know. So it was in high school. That's all.
But that's a tough judgment call. Because as you know as well as I, sliding may look easy. It's not.
That was Blake Sire on the carry. I think if they wouldn't have ran into each other, he might have been able to get some more yards by them running slow and up. Some of those guys were able to get back into position.
Yeah.
All right. So 23, Sarvy's in the backfield. Then we got Gertz out here to the left. Weston's the left, and on the other side we got Gabe and Blake. Got 10 seconds on the play clock. Well, that's a face mask.
Nice break tackles. No, but what?
Oh, yeah, he did.
He did. Okay. I wondered what appendage McKinney lost there. It was a wheelie blew.
I thought the guy was trying to throw a flag, but I just didn't see it.
Will this be the 5-yard variety or the 15? Just the 5.
Do we have the option on it? You take the play, right? Or is it on?
No, it's a tack on. Yeah. So Brookville continues to march. They're now at the 36 of Karns City. First down, 5:59 rolling clock here. Karns City leads at 62-7 as we are deep into the fourth quarter here in Petrolia City.
We're missing somebody.
And I do believe at the 5:32 mark of the fourth quarter, we are going to see our first time out of the night.
Yeah.
That's a little wild.
Must be something wrong with Weston's helmet or something.
I think he lost, or no, Weston or Carter?
Wasn't it 18 on the sidelines? Because we didn't have a receiver out here.
Yeah, he lost a shoe on that last play.
Okay. Then they must have been just going to take the time out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, what's going on in Brookville Area High School? Give me something good.
Well, I tell you what is good is if you haven't been in the new gym yet, we got new LED lights. Makes the gym very, very bright.
In the main gym?
In the main gym.
Nice.
Actually, in both gyms and in the hallways, we have LED lights. It's very bright.
Ox gym too?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
For sure. And then Mr. Deemer, who's the principal there, he has been doing some going back to, I guess, it'd be heritage. He's going back and trying to find things from the past, from the Raiders and stuff. The one thing he did, he took the bee that's in the middle of our field and tipped the wings red because Sigel and Somerville, before we merged, their colors was red.
No kidding.
And then he has another bee where the tips are maroon, and that's what Brookville was before they became blue. So they're posted in the gym lobby above the trophy case.
Yeah.
So, and then the next one, I think next year he'll get another one. Actually, Brookville junior high back in the day was green. So he wants to get a green tip one up there. So it's some neat stuff going on in there. But the LED lights light up the gym. Now, if you ask Mr. Osborne, he doesn't really like them because he feels like the bleacher area is darker, which it is a little bit. But I'm telling you what, the basketball floor, yeah, it's pretty nice.
Well, I can say this: if you're not a fan of Mr. Sean Deemer, you need to take a look at things, because every conversation I've ever had with the guy, he is as genuine as they come. He is there for all the right reasons. He cares about the student body. He sticks up for faculty. He's a mover. He's a shaker. He's always asking how he can.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Brookville had a home run with that hire there.
Stealing him from Cranberry.
Yeah.
Well, he's from DuBois, but he was a principal at Cranberry.
Yeah.
Before he came to Brookville.
Yeah. And he's black and white. There's no question where he stands.
Yep.
I like that.
And the musical department announced the upcoming musical name. It's going to be Sister Act. They were just completed tryouts for that. They were supposed to cast today, so they should have found out what parts everybody got.
Nice.
So that'll be coming up in November.
Yeah.
So there's that. The golf team seemed to be doing pretty good. The volleyball team had a win last night against AC Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the junior high team had a very good scrimmage on Wednesday. Soccer team beat West Forest 2-1. The girls soccer team 2-1 on Wednesday, I believe. And the cross-country team, I don't know if they've been in action since.
Well, speaking
just Tuesday.
Speaking of the golf team, all of your good news, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bad news on things, and in hopes that we can get some people thinking of a young man in all the right favors. Luke Burton got some pretty bad news this week with an injury that's going to curtail his senior season, most likely knocking him out of basketball and baseball. And if you ever had a chance to spend much time around Luke Burton, he's one that you'd want your own son to emulate. And if you had a daughter, you would be very, very pleased to have that young man asking for her hand in courtship, because he is as good as they come.
He is, and I do believe that he's going to finish out his
golf season correct
before he starts looking at the surgery.
Yep. One thing that he can finish. I don't blame him a bit for that. It's a little extra difficult for me as Colgan looks to shake here, and he's got his path to the end zone. He's going to go in untouched for Brookville's second score of the night at the 147 mark. The one part that really that, and this isn't me being selfish from a baseball standpoint, Luke's one of those guys that he had all the tools and all the skill set, and it just really clicked a year ago, and he just absolutely mashed at the plate. He was eating innings on the mound he just became that guy that we thought he had every potential to be, and he became that guy. And then we were looking ahead and we're like, okay, now we got a shot with him and being on the roster with his little brother coming up who's got a huge ceiling as well. And, and it's taken from him. And he texted me, and he's been very open about it. He's not hanging his head. There's no why me, there's no poor me, there's none of that.
We had a talk, and at first there was a chance they thought he might be able to do the other procedure where it was like half the time or whatever.
Stem cell.
But the news, I guess, was not
favorable to that,
from Pittsburgh. So, but I did tell him, I'm a big believer things happen for a reason. I mean, you hate to see this kind of stuff happen for a reason, but at some point in time in his life down the road, it's gonna all of a sudden oh wow, that I went through this to be ready for this,
right?
And then I was talking to Melinda today too. I said, it could be one of those things where he's going to be around the basketball team, and they're going to probably find things for him to do. He may find it might be the fact that he finds out that he likes to coach. Yeah. And if he does the same thing with baseball, it might, what I'm saying?
He already, when he reached out, he already said, if you'd be willing, I'd still like to be a part of the team. And I said, well, that's not really an option. So I'm glad you felt that way, because you're going to be with us. And his ability to lead in that dugout, whether he's got a uniform on or he's in street clothes, is irrelevant to me and everybody else. He's just one of those guys, and that was when I texted him. He's just one of those kids that he always led by example. He wasn't a rah-rah looking at me guy. He didn't fist pump. He didn't do any of the dancing. He didn't wear any of the junk at the plate. He didn't have an elbow guard. He just went up and just did his job. And you can't have enough of those guys. And this kick was absolutely hammered down inside the 10.
But we got 1:39 to go, so
62-14 here. Karns City leads it.
So I guess, Chad, before we go off the air, the one thing I want to say is, you Raider Nation out there, again, don't get down on these guys. We started out a little bit behind the 8 ball with some injuries and stuff, and the fact we didn't have the JV schedule last year. Some of these kids are still learning. things. I really feel like next week, with a good week of practice, I think we could be in that game, possibly with a chance to win.
Yes.
And then we got Brockway coming to town, which, maybe. I mean, I haven't seen them yet, but so good, better things are coming down the road. I just don't want people to get down on these young men. They're working hard. It's not like they're not practicing. They're working to try to get better. And
there was no quit tonight.
No, you're right.
There was no quit. There was no belt. I mean, these guys, they came in and they faced a better team. There was no question, what they did to St. Mary's a year ago. You look at the seniors they have, they got 46 dudes that are putting helmets on. That's a tough hill to climb.
Yep. I mean, and as far as the coaches go, trust me, the coaches, there's no one more hurting right now for these players than the coaches on that sideline. And I've been there, I've done it, and
a lot of sleepless nights.
Yeah.
But you get that huge stipend to coach, so it makes it all worth it, right?
Yeah. Right up there with
Well, you do well with that.
What?
You bite that tongue right at the last second.
I like my job. Can't retire yet. I got to keep that job.
That's going to do it here from Deal Stadium in Petrolia City. Press box of Mr. Sam Swick. We want to thank Karns City for their kind hospitality. And that is a wrap here from Blue Nation Network, from Shack Park, Ben Fiskus, Sir William Blake, and myself, Chad Weaver. A final here from Karns City, 62-14, the Gremlins over the Raiders. We'll be back live here from Brookville next week as we take on the St. Mary's Dutch, and Coach Dwork comes back. He'll take the bike about 3.5 blocks from his house and set up shop on the far sideline and take battle with Mr. Morrison, his teacher. Visor Man coming to town to face off against one of his former. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you again to our sponsors, and we'll be back here in Brookville next week right around 6:40. Thanks again. You've watched and listened on Blue Nation Network.
In the heart of Brookville, where the rivers flow, there's a voice that's calling, let me tell you so.